So here's an instrument rack that combines some of the stuff that we've been looking at in this lesson. And this is a bit of a Halloween theme. So we've got some scary kind of names on the macros here. We've got drama, mystery, critters, and demons. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to perform these in real time in front of you guys and show you the scope of what this instrument rack is capable of. And then we're going to go and take a look behind the scenes and see what we've done to actually make this happen. I've got a MIDI clip running here. This is 16 bars in length, so I don't have to hold the keyboard down. And I'm just going to manipulate these four to create a variety of textures throughout the duration. So here we go. Adding a touch of drama. You can see in the spectrum the movement that's occurring. And what I want you to do is to think about some of the stuff that you've learned in this lesson and try and think in your mind about actually what's going on behind the scenes in this instrument rack. See if you recognize the texture and tone. So there's the drama, let's add some mystery. And let's bring on the demons. You can see lots of high frequency energy coming through from those demons. Let's take the drama down a bit, calm it. And let's bring on the critters. So let's take a look behind the scenes. Just going to open this up so we can see inside. You can see that there's one operator here, ping pong delay EQ. There is another operator running here, and this is running through an EQ3, auto pan, and ping pong delay as well. So let's focus on the first one. You can see we've got some mapping here. So you can see the actual controls that are being mapped over here to the macros. So the first one that I've got here is actually mapped to mystery, and this is the second FM oscillator. You can see here the algorithm is set so that we're running in FM mode, and we're getting the first oscillator followed by the second followed by the third. So what's going on with the second oscillator, which is set really low, is that with the mystery control we're adjusting the fine tuning. And if I click on the map mode, you can see here that I've set a minimum value of 148 instead of the 0 that it started off with. The maximum is in fact the maximum. So I've used these to specify a certain range. And this is a great thing about the macro mappings, the fact that we can do this. So you can see that I've also got some different minimum and maximum values here that are different to the default. So we've also got drama. So when I move this, you can see over here, the LFO amount is being adjusted. There is a slow LFO speed. Let me take this off and you can see it in more detail. So the drama is increasing the depth of the LFO. You may have guessed that from earlier. So that's what that's doing. So drama is LFO amount. Mystery is the fine tuning of the second oscillator. Demons, the real mad kind of high frequency wash that was coming out, is in fact the level on the third oscillator. And these are all running with sine waves. So the third oscillator is set to a coarse tuning of 4, so it's higher. So it's bringing in that harsh kind of FM wash of texture coming through. So that's what's going on with that. Now the critters were basically just the first oscillator here running with the SQ4, and then the movement is coming from the LFO here, which is doing a sample and hold, and we've got the filter set to the SVF at high resonance to create a more kind of bubbly texture, and the frequency set over here. So all that's happening here with the critters is that the level of the actual operator is being adjusted here. So we can see that coming through. So it's just simply turning it up and down. So after this, we've got the EQ3 here just to thin the sound out, some auto pan to create some random movement. So you can see here that this is set over here to the random panning. Then some ping pong delay to add a little bit more stereo space as well. So with that all in mind, I'll just do another little performance so you can see everything in action and understand exactly what's been going on. So that's behind the scenes. We'll make the project available for you to download. You can take a look and maybe you want to make your own customizations.